Hey everyone, so I want to apologize ahead of time. I'm filming my intro on my iPhone because my camera keeps dying on me and I don't know why. I just want to say that this is my everyday foundation routine and face routine, something that I do when I'm like going out and have plans for the day and stuff that I want when I want like my makeup to actually look nice and like presentable and everything. I also want to apologize because I just got new lights in my room and I'm trying to figure it out. I might look a little bit washed out, a little bit too light. I'm trying to figure it all out and figure out how to make the lighting perfect, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and stay tuned. So starting off, I am taking the L'Oreal Paris Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer and just using this to prime my whole face. This gives you a little bit of light and it like shimmers a little bit, but not like to a point where it looks bad at all. And you can mix this with your foundation, put this on as a primer. I just find it's a little bit easier to put it on as a primer instead of trying to mix it all up with your foundation, because then I feel like your fingers get in it and it gets really kind of gross in a way. Next, I'm taking the Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow foundation. I really like this foundation. This is my second bottle. It is in the color Ivory, and I'm dabbing that all over my face in dots, sort of. I really like this foundation because I feel like it gives you a perfect amount of coverage, and especially because the hotter months are coming up, so I'm really excited to keep using this foundation. I think it is great. It's a little bit pricey, but it definitely works great. I have like no complaints about it. It also has SPF in it, so it protects you from all the UV rays and sun and everything you should be afraid of. And then I'm just blending that out. This is a fake beauty blender. I just found this one day and I decided to pick it up. So, dragging that a little bit onto my jawline. Next, I usually take the It Cosmetics. This is a Bye Bye Redness. It's like a concealer, but it's not like your skin color at all. And well, depending on who you are, for me it's not my skin color, but it covers redness really, really well. I don't usually have a lot of redness, but when I do, I definitely use this. And then just continuing blending that all around. And then if I need to like soften the darkness, I use the Boing concealer. I use a lot of different concealers. I don't find myself needing a lot of concealer a lot of times because I feel like my skin usually is pretty okay. But when I am using a concealer and I am using the Bye Bye Redness, I use that whenever I have a pimple or anything, and then continuing blending it out. Next, I have the Hard Candy Glimfrage Heavy Duty Concealer. This is one of my favorite concealers. This is in the light. I think this is the lightest color or the second lightest color. I'm like totally running out of this. Ooh. And it often gets all over my hands, but this looks great under the eyes. It really brightens everything up, and I'm really into like highlighting and opening up my eyes and everything, so I just kind of put it, dab the extra right where it needs to be, and then put that up my nose. Taking the Beauty Blender again, I blend it out. This product, I'm pretty sure Hard Candy is only sold at Walmart, but this is definitely an awesome concealer. It is like, it covers up anything. It's pretty thick, which isn't my favorite part about it, but it definitely stays on all day, so I can never really complain. I'm blending everything out. So now that my face is as white as it probably could get, I like to set everything with a powder. I have very oily skin, so I definitely find myself when I'm going out for like having longer days grabbing the e.l.f. High Definition Loose Powder. This is an extremely messy product, but it is awesome. I said awesome really weird, but it works really well, and I just pat that into my skin. It's $6 and it makes your foundation and your concealer last like all day. I literally have no complaints. I do find the products that I use I am pretty accustomed to and I really like, and I don't really want to change at the moment. I kind of use this routine like every day. I might switch up a powder depending on how long I'm going to be out and stuff like that, or I might not use this foundation, but this is like when I'm like fully doing my makeup, this is what I use. Now that my face is totally powdered, it looks like so much more matte, and it's pretty great because I definitely need that a lot. After everything is all done, I contour with the NYX Smooth Skin Bronzer in Sunny. I started contouring probably the middle of summer, and it's something that I love so much now. I think it is pretty cool how I can completely make my face change the way it looks, and this is $3 and is the perfect color for me. And I go a little bit on the jawline, and don't worry, I'm going to blend this out. No fears, no fears. And then blending it all with the same brush that I used to powder with. So it's really contoured, and I try not to make it look too muddy because, well, I mean, obviously nobody wants their contour to look muddy, but I really like the way it looks on my face. I like that it like just totally changes your face. Next, using the Rockateur by Benefit. This is just a very nice colored blush. I put it on my cheek, the tops of my cheeks. And the brushes I have used so far are the Real Techniques powder brush. I used the e.l.f. small stippling brush, and now I'm using the Real Techniques, I guess, blush brush. I rubbed off the name because I've used it so much. And then going back with the powder brush, I just want to blend that out so it's not too harsh because I don't like harsh blush. I feel like that's just something I'm never going to get into. Next, I'm using the e.l.f. blush in Gotta Glow. This has like broken on me. It's $3 and it's a great highlight for a cheap amount of money. So now that I've put that on the high points of my face, I think I am totally done. With the brush I just used, this is the setting brush, and this is what I use to highlight. That is everything I do for my face. I'm going to do my eye makeup and then I'll come back. And this is what everything looks like when it's totally complete. I've got all of my eye makeup done, did my eyebrows, my lips. I went really subtle with the eye makeup today because I really wanted to like show you guys my overall face. That is pretty much everything I do. I really don't find myself changing it up. I might like switch out a blush every once in a while, but foundation, I pretty much really like that product, and the only time that I switch this foundation is when I know I'm going to be taking lots of pictures with flash, because SPF does make you look like you have a sheet or like a weird substance all over your face. So I usually switch it out for something that doesn't, but for the most part, this is what I use all the time, and I will definitely repurchase. Everything else pretty much stays the same. Thank you all so much for watching. Comment, like this video, and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!